Hello, welcome, or welcome back to Heretic Owl Tarot. My name is Liz, and I will be guiding you on this journey today. This is a reading for the 1-4 Human Design Profile, the Investigator Opportunist. If you don't know what your Human Design Profile is, there's a link in the description below for you to get your Human Design Body Graph. And thumper over here, if you can hear that. And your profile will be listed on there. Definitely be sure to check out your zodiac sign ratings as well. Those are all available. What else? I would absolutely love it if you subscribed to my channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you either way. I'm glad that you're here. And this is a 3-card spread. The first card is your current energy, or the energy that's surrounding you. The second card is the energy that's leaving or that's no longer serving you. And the third is the energy that's coming in or that will be available to you. And then, of course, we will clarify each one of those cards with another card. I don't take the jumpers for this spread, so I'm just going to shuffle a bunch of times, and then we'll get your cards out. Like the thumping was kind of distracting me there for a second. Are you itchy? All right, for our 1-4 profiles. All right. There we go. Okay. Current energy. We have the 3 of Cups. What's leaving, we have the Ace of Pentacles. And what's coming in, the Knight of Cups. That's cool. To clarify the 3 of Cups, we have the 10 of Cups. Interesting. Okay. To clarify the Ace of Pentacles, we have the King of Pentacles. Dang. And to clarify the Knight of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups. We have the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, the 2 of Pentacles, Death, 3 of Wands, Judgment. I really haven't been reading the bottom of the deck, but we'll just maybe, we'll see. And I apologize for this light right here. Of course, just, it's the time of day. I can't shut the blinds because I have way too many plants in that window. Not enough to where, it blocks all the light, but yeah. Hopefully you can see everything okay. Lots of Cups energy though, right? Cups and Pentacles. You silly goose. You silly goose. So, all right. Let's just get into it. I honestly just keep looking around. Nothing is really drawing my full attention, although I will say the 2 things that are drawing my attention is a full moon on the 3 of Cups and the Knight of Cups, and we just had a full moon earlier this week in Cancer, water sign. So there could have just been something around that. Maybe you were setting some intentions, maybe you were you had a ritual with it. Maybe you drank a glass of water that you left, under the moonlight, I don't know. It's interesting. But the 3 of Cups talks about friendship and community. And, it's a support from others type of vibe. I mean, it's very 4th line coded because, that 4th line is all about your network, the connections that you make, community, friendships. It's the best opportunities are going to be found within your network or through word of mouth. It's also interesting Okay, my dog just brought in his bone, so I hope that's not going to be annoying. Um, we'll see. We'll see how long it lasts. um, like he just wants to be in here, which is cool. You know, like that's fine. Anyway, but also, okay. I do feel like all of a sudden though, right? Like I feel like I'm like kind of getting distracted by things. So usually too, like when that happens, I bring it up for one so that the energy of whatever that is can disperse, right? Like kind of calling it out. For two, if you are experiencing that in your own life to some capacity. So we are still talking about the Three of Cups. Like I said, friendships, it is support from others. Like I always think of like going to brunch with your friends and like everybody talking about, you know, you're just catching up. You're talking about your successes, maybe complaining about, venting about, you know, things or whatever. But right, like just catching up on people's lives and like everybody is in support of the other. So, you know, it's really like lifting each other up with the Three of Cups and two, like it is almost even asking for support from your friends, having people that you can rely on. And it's paired with the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is community. So we have two cards that speak of community here. The Ten of Cups, we have this couple here with a baby. There could be some sort of, you know, change. Either, you know, there's a relationship that is getting to be a bit more serious, like going from friends to lovers type of thing. There could even just be like even a business opportunity. And it doesn't even, you know, I mean, it can be friends, but again, like through your network, you know, it's almost like putting a word out there, you know, like letting a little birdie fly that you're looking for a business opportunity, even a relationship too. I feel like most of the fourth lines that I know, regardless of, you know, where that fourth line is, I feel like most of the fourth lines I know, they've met their significant other either through friends or at like a big event like a barbecue or a Halloween party or work or, you know, something along those lines. Same with work, right? It's like putting a word out there and maybe, you know, like somebody that you know talks to somebody who you don't know, who talks to somebody else, and then just somehow the word gets back to you that a certain place is hiring. But just as examples, right? I mean, it literally can be whatever, you know, however it fits into your situation. The Ten of Cups is also like the minor arcana card to the Sun card. It is like joy and bliss and feeling purposeful. And, you know, like I said, it is a community card. So it's like everybody around you feels taken care of. I mean, there is this new family here, right? I mean, like expansion of a family. So, you know, as far as like relationships go, I mean, you know, you could be meeting somebody through friends. You could have a friend that it just kind of gets to be a bit more serious, or even to your friend groups or your friend group, I should say. I don't know why it came out plural. I mean, hey, okay, whatever. It came out that way. It's like you're all formulating an idea here. On the less than great side of things, you know, this could be a third party type of situation. I hope that you are not dealing with that. I don't think so. Like this reading doesn't necessarily feel that way, but it was something that came to mind, so I'm mentioning it, but not manifesting it because we don't support that energy around here. I mean, it happens. We just don't support it, right? So anyway, but I mean, these are two positive cards, right? And then over here, not to mention we have two aces on the table. I just noticed that, even though one of them is in the position of what's leaving or no longer serving you. What is so interesting though over here with the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, it's like, it honestly feels like there is some level of mastery here. And practical mastery too, or having to do with your money, having to do with your health, having to do with, the amount of time that you have available, the amount of energy that you have available to put into a thing. Because aces are brand new, right? It would be a new opportunity, new income, new money, new whatever, right? It's an ace. It's a new beginning. The King of Pentacles is the highest expression of the suit. So we start at the ace, we end at the king. The King of Pentacles is very successful. They're an authority figure. Very, like with the first line, investigator line, like that kind of seems to be over here. Like being an expert in a field or in a certain subject. But with this being in the position of what is leaving, it's almost like putting that investigation, like putting that knowledge, putting that intellect to use. Also want to point out that these are both earth cards, right? So it's almost like being too practical, being too literal, like focusing too much on career, on, building that expertise, on, like focusing your energy and your time on practical matters. Not that that's a bad thing at all, right? But this is saying that it's time to maybe be a little less literal, is how that's coming through. Because then the focus over here is more emotional. The Knight of Cups is an offer coming in. I mean, this whole reading is like really fucking positive, guys. Like, I keep coming back to this Three of Cups because of how highlighted these three people are in comparison to the other cards on the table. Like, is that coming through? Let me look. Yeah. And it was the first card that came out. I mean, like you could be really getting pumped up by the people around you. Like, and especially too, if they are pumping you up in terms of you do have the skills, you do have the expertise, you do have, what it takes. And maybe they're giving you suggestions on how to go about doing that. And also the focus is on what do you want your life to look like? Like, what is it that you want to expand or bring into your life? Literally, it's on its way in with the Knight of Cups. I mean, the Knight of Cups is a knight in shining armor of the tarot. I mean, in this card, he's literally wearing the shining armor. Right? Like, it's on a unicorn. When we think unicorn, we think like an anomaly or something that's just impossible, right? So it's almost like leaving behind the literal way of thinking, the practical way of thinking, and really being open to possibilities over here. This feels like you already know what you're worth. And if you don't know what you're worth a lot. So you might as well just accept that. You have the skills, you have the knowledge, you have the the authority. You have it. You have it. And again, this Knight of Cups, there is an offer coming in. There is some sort of message coming in. And not only that, the Knight of Cups is carrying the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is the thing that is clarifying the damn Knight of Cups. I just think that is so cool. It's like a double confirmation. Because whatever this Knight of Cups is offering you, I mean, whether it is a person, whether it is a job, whether it is, whatever it is going to fill your cup. It is going to give you this Ten of Cups feeling. It is going to allow you to feel emotionally fulfilled. It is going to remind you of what it's like to love what you're doing. Love the people around you. Love yourself, right? And for whatever reason, I keep hearing in my head, it could also be an apology, which would be healing, right? If you needed to hear that. And then, like I said, we have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That's individual success, financial freedom. The Two of Pentacles is, balance, juggling responsibilities, but it's also having the resources to be able to do that. This is gorge. I love this for you. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for allowing me to read your cards. I will talk to you soon. Bye.